Taurus, my earth babies, positive vibes, motivation, inspiration, love, light, positive energy, goodwill, peace, and healing all your way. Please visit GHOAT.WORLD, where every physical ailment meets a physical healing. Check out my new ebook, Bad Health is Big Business. I love you and I miss you, Taurus. Let's talk about your life in the past, present, and future. So we're going to actually ask Lord God, Spirit, Universe, Source, Strength, Jesus Christ, all your angels, please come into this place. Use my mind, body, heart, soul, mind, and spirit, being, entire being to be the reflection of you. And we give an accurate reading for the Taurus. So Taurus, come on, tap that screen, tap that screen, tap that deck, tap that deck. Come on, Taurus. I need you to share your energy with me. Come on, tap that screen, tap that screen, tap that deck, tap that deck. And let's shuffle and get to your past, present, future reading. I will be using the Brotherhood of Light Egyptian deck, which is a powerful, very powerful deck. And I do call and check on the reversals because we are going to be, we're going to take it as is. I want all positive energy and positive things coming your way. But if we do run into a snafu, I want to make sure that you are noticing it and we make the proper changes. Just because if we're experiencing a weakness or we have been born within a weakness, doesn't mean you have to live with that. We always can change a weakness to a strength, so we're more of a powerful, unstoppable being, which you are. So that's why I want to embrace. So we will be taking cards as it is. We'll be using the Solomon Seal, and we'll be checking out what we do have for your past, present, and future. Come on, so we tap this deck, share your energy with me. Come on, Taurus, tap that deck, tap that deck, tap that deck. Come on, Taurus. Did you tap the deck, tap that screen, tap that screen, tap the screen, and we're going to cut it up, cut it up, cut it up. And we will check out your reading for past, present, and future. All right, so let's check out what you do have for going on in your past. We do have the King of Swords, which is a spade card, which is a Taurus energy, but it's in the reverse. So Taurus, we're coming from a place of you are royalty, you have everything, stability coming your way, but since it's in a reverse, it looks like your house has been upside down. Your manifestations, you have been upside down. You're not in your true power. And if we look at the King of Swords, we do have reserved, sullen, practical, and say I have. So it seems that you should have cattle. You should have a footstool. You should be on your throne with everything under that all your supplies and needs right under your throne. So I think all your needs and wants, you have the land, you do have fruits, you do have your sword for protection, you have the juices, you have the stars, you have everything that you need, but it's all in reverse. So you're coming through a dark past, a harsh past, I'll say. It has not been easy for you. So Taurus, you do have the great energy of being a king, but something has been frustrating you and something has you out of your element. So let's see where we're heading. Heading into, okay, so this is a higher arcana, which is the Sun Guard. So in the past, you have been experiencing some great blessings, some manifestations, things that are going your way. It seems that you're surrounded by flowers. Beneath that, you have fruit, grains, oats. And so it seems as though that you have everything that you need. You do have everything you need. You seem like so I'll say that you're getting by. You're just getting by. You're not comfortable. You're in a Leo energy, is a fire energy. So you do have the energy to keep on moving forward, making sure you do what you need to do to make sure you can supply the needs that you have for yourself. So this being an upright, which is positive, you have a great bond, a great relationship with someone in the past. And it seems as though that even though you're in a tough time, you are happy. It seems that you're very happy in your deeds and your endeavors. So then we have the Four of Coins, which is an Aries symbol, which is an Aries sign. So when we talk about the Four of Coins, and this is the Four of Coins is upside down. Let's look at that. Four of Coins are upside down. So that means that I believe your coins you're in, and this is a Pisces energy also in a way. And so we have the 4, and I want to say we're lacking something. Things are just not going your way, even though things are, you're happy, you're sustaining, things are not solid. But when we have the 4 of coins, money received through a partner in originality. So it seems that you have a gift and potential. You should be having this upright where your originality, your partner, uh, your money received through a partnership, or originality, your gift should be actually reigning through. But since it's in a reverse, I'm not sure if you're honing in on your gifts in the past. So that may be the reason that is slowing down some of your money and your manifestations and your blessings. Let's see where we're heading now. Heading towards more in the present, we have the 8 of Swords, where is a foundational defensive. This is where I come up with, I believe you have a defensive foundation where you're very protective, and it is a Virgo and Aries sign, where I believe that you're very much protecting yourself. But let me make sure that we're on the same page, because it's upright. It is upright. So having the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is loss of honor, business, failure, and experience. Okay. So if we're going through, well, in our present time, I hope that we're not losing, we're still not in a place of loss, but it's looking like a loss of, no, 8 of Swords, yeah. So loss of honor, business, failure, and experience. So if you guys are going into a place not honing into your beliefs and everything that's actually working for you naturally, your natural gifts, you might be experiencing some more of that loss that we're talking about in the past, whereas everything's still shaky, a shaky foundation. You may be in a place where you've been trying to convince people that things are what they aren't. So you're a foundational sign, you're a real sign, you're an intelligent sign, you're a sign that doesn't deal with illusions, smoke and mirrors. But if you are trying to mask and use smoke and mirrors and manipulations to convince people that you are living a certain life and level of life that you're not, then that's why we're going to see the loss of honor, business failures, where people, if they can't honor you and your integrity, and they see flaw in that, because energy and people can make, you may look great, you might look great and solid and everything looks good, but people can feel. And in this energy, in this new season we're going to, people can look past the physical, and a lot of us can see the spiritual, see the truth. So the eyes are the gateway of to the soul. So people can actually see what you're really rooted in if they really look at you, and you're the ones that matter and it can make a change in your life. You're starting to lose some integrity with that if you're still trying to fake it till you make it. If you are not embracing your originality, if you're trying to be in the world, if you're trying to be of the world, pardon, instead of just being in the world, we can't help but be in this world, but being of it and manipulating, lying, which is at its all-time high now, this is not going to help you even if you're good at doing it. So we're heading towards more of your present. So we do have, now this is a Capricorn energy. I believe this is Capricorn energy. Where's the 10 of Swords? So if we have the 10 of Swords, was ruled by the planet Uranus, uncommon pursuits, sudden changes of fortune and interventions, discoveries, unconventional relations and actions. You're heading into a brighter place. It seems recently that we had the 10 of Swords, sudden loss of employment. Wow. Okay. So certain changes are really happening for you. I hope that you didn't lose an employment, but actually, if you did, it means that you're moving more into alignment to the place where you want to be. So as you keep on moving forward, you're going to find your place. So every breakdown always has a come up as long as you do not stop. So every loss is not a loss, it's a lesson. So it definitely seems like you've been going through a lesson of not being yourself, taking for granted the great life that you may have had experienced in the past, and it just seems to have been going downhill ever since that point. So sudden loss of employment and practicality. So maybe your practical way of thinking, the practical way of manifesting and living your life is just not, the 1 + 1 is not equaling 2. Is equaling 3. It's not true. So everything is, your foundation is built more so on sand on a sand foundation instead of a stone foundation. And that's because we may be believing that we are putting on a show for others or for the world. If someone else doesn't say this is right, because you only come into this world by yourself. You're original. So how you come into this world is how you leave, and you should leave your mark. So no one should ever say that, wow, the way that you live, or the partner, or the originality, or your own business, don't let them deter you from that, saying, oh, that's not true, that can't happen, that's impossible, that's not good for you, because only you know what's good for you. But so far right now, it seems that you're believing in what other people are saying is what's good for you. So heading towards our next card, we have a major arcana. We do have a major arcana coming in, which we do have the wheel. Okay, and this is upright. So this is going in a positive direction, depending on how you balance yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and actually how you balance your next moves. As long as you're not leading into, as you see yourself staying on top, you can be this top being where you're stable, you can see everything, every obstacle, every test, every blessing, but also every challenge. As you see on here, as the wheel is turning and things are trying to come up to you, things are circling around, but you do have your spear looking down and actually being able to pierce the skin and kill the things, eliminate the things that are after you. As you see the Anubis like body, the god of the young underworld, and also you see, which is resurrection and restoration. It's not always negative. Also, you have the devil. So you have a temptation, but you also have something that's transitioning you into a new life that you can embrace. But you also have a spear, which you can spear the devil, or you can spear your opportunity that is going to transition you to a better life. That's what I'm getting from that. So coming from a place of great, well, you have it all, but it seems like everything's falling out your cup and your foundation's going crazy. But then you're in a place where you're happy, you're fruitful, things are not still stable. You go into loss of I think funds and creativity, loss of employment, loss. But then you're in a place where you seem that you take your power back as Taurus. There's very strong energy. You don't lose, you don't bend. I mean, you never break. You may bend, you may get a little tired, but we also have ultimate endurance to keep on moving, and we never want to lose, so we always live to be our best self. Why not be your best self if you're going to be here anyway? So that's why, Taurus, you never lack yourself. So it seems as though you may have something that is not fruitful for you. Maybe an addiction, it may be a habit, it may be just living in the past. Something is very tempting where you feel comfortable in it, but also there's something's ready with wings that you see, like your angels are here also, where you can let that take control of the wheel and make sure you spear the habit that you have for you. So it looks as though the wheel, change of fortune, karma, silence until ready for action, and in truth, in good work, persistently, without showing faint until your fortune. So it looks like you guys are actually going to slay your devils. You're going to slay your demons. You're going to slay your addictions, and you're actually going to change your fortune. You're changing your karma until it's ready for action and truth. Good work, persistently, and without showing faint until fortune. So it's this being in the upright position. You have the power, and it seems like you're in a frequency to actually slay the becoming of the world, just trying to be what everyone wants you to be. It seems like you're embracing your originality, and therefore is going to be a change in your fortune. Now, going into your future, we do have another major arcana, baby. You guys are doing your thing, which is the Hierophant card. This is a very powerful card. I believe is one of the most powerful and greatest cards in the deck, where you have not only you have support between the pillars, you have a grace foundation, home, supports. You see the birds, the wings on the top. That means manifestations, great things that happen for you. This is what I'm getting. You do have servants. You have those that are willing to help you, because when you're in your powerful self, when you're in your truthful self, people can't help when you lead by love towards, be attracted to you and want to help you. Now you see yourself in your power. You have your scepter. You're dressed well. You're looking great. You have your crown on. You're within grass and green things are growing around you, so you're in a beautiful place. And underneath you, it looks like you have birds, it looks like you have food, you look like you have substance, all the things that you love, and that's going to carry you to the next place. So this is a card of religion, law. Listen to the angel voice on your shoulder, and return to your heart, for true direction. So if you guys are looking like you're coming through from a hard time, but then you had a great time with great stability, but then you lost, you let that certain things go with your beliefs, and then you start losing money. Then we started going and we started losing, our jobs started being much harder. People started seeing the illusions that we've been putting out. But then we come into the upright where we actually can slay our addictions. We slay the illusions, the smoke and mirrors, where we're starting to be more real, where we understand that we can't fake the world out. People can see what we're doing, and now we're heading into a place when we return to our heart, to our truth, the things, the places where we need to be. You have honor. It looks at honor is in your direction. So when it comes into the law of the universe, when it comes to the law of religion, who do you believe in? You have to believe in something, or you'll believe in anything. So make sure that you're leading. Then it seems that in your future you're finding your place of what you believe, your core beliefs, and then law of attraction, law of the universe. Everything's going to come into your trajectory. Everything is going to be actually coming to you. So you return to your heart, return to your happiness, return to where, because you've been in the world for so long. So when you start being in the world for so long, some of its attributes start to stick onto you. But it looks like in your future, you release those things and you come back to your place of power, even more powerful than you were in the beginning. So we're going to actually keep on moving up and higher. So Taurus, I hope this has been a blessing to you, helpful along the way. And once again, just because you're going through a hard time, understand you're in control of your destiny. Look into the light, because you've been in the sun before. You know where it feels good. Return and hone in on that. No matter what anyone else thinks, this is your life. You're one of one. You're original. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. This page has been a blessing to you. And guys, make sure that you turn your life around. Stay more positive. Positive blessings can only come to a positive being. Like a magnet. These are the rules of the universe. Love you guys.